October the 15th in Sheffield. Misfits is back on DAZN, and the latest addition to the card is a tasty one. JMX, Ginty, both join me now. Fellas, how are we doing?
Good, thanks. Yeah, feeling good.
Very well. I'm excited.
Let's jump straight into this. It's a late addition to the card, but it's an exciting one. JMX, I'll jump straight to you. Why do you win this fight?
I mean, I think I'm a better boxer by quite some margin. So there's that. I think I've got more power. I think I'm faster, quicker, better technique, better boxing IQ. That's about it.
Ginty, a right of reply. Why do you win this fight, and what do you make of those comments there?
No, yeah, that's understandable. Credit where credit's due. My sin is skill. I think what I've got it takes. I think I've got what it takes personally. Otherwise, I wouldn't accept the fight on late notice. I know what I'm capable of, and my coach does too. So, do you know what I mean? I feel like I've got the fundamentals to win. So, yeah. But I want to keep some bits on a down low. But yeah, I feel like I've got what it takes.
Let me stay with you for a moment there, Ginty. When you say you've got what it takes, do you foresee the kind of fight that is over before the distance is run, so to speak, or do you think you can stay out the way, if you like, for the distance and do what's got to be done from a boxing perspective?
I feel I can win without it going the distance. Yeah, definitely.
I'm just going to prod a little bit here, but I saw a little smirk or a little grin come up on JMX's face when he heard that. When you hear the fight won't go the distance, what do you make of that comment?
No, I agree. It's not going the distance.
Just maybe not in the same way that Ginty's speaking about.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're both biased. But yeah, we'll find out who wins.
What did you think? What did you think of the highlights that you've seen of Ginty, JMX? What do you think of those when you see them?
I mean, I respect it. It's his first fight. I improved massively from my first to second fight, which was my last fight, and I didn't look amazing in my first fight either. So I respect it. I think, but I see a lot of vulnerabilities, and if he does that stuff, some of the things that he did in there against me, I think he'll get punished for it.
Have you improved? Have you come along? What would you say to that?
Of course, yeah. I may have taken this fight on 2 weeks' notice, but I did some bits in the gym before that, and obviously since my last fight, I've worked on stuff with a coach. Obviously, he knows best, and there's stuff that I didn't do in there and mistakes that I made that we've worked on. So, yeah, it's all been worked on. Yeah.
What were the mistakes? Do you know what the mistakes were? I have interest.
Yeah, I do. Of course, yeah. I'm not going to say them. I'm not going to say them for you to analyze, but of course I know what.
I know them.
That's cool. You'll see in the fight, man.
Hopefully not, because otherwise.
No, obviously not the
mistakes. Well, hopefully I do, but for your good.
No, yeah, of course, I get you. Yeah.
There seems to be a slight mutual respect here. Dare I say it, in a face-off. Albeit you both seem ready to go at the push of a button, if you don't mind me saying. Start with yourself, Ginty. What do you know of JMX as a guy, as a person? What do you know of him?
Yeah, he's a nice guy. I can just tell before I even had any interactions with him, he's respectful. So I'm not. Can I swear? Well, like
you can swear.
I'm not like a prick in general, unless someone's like properly like done harm to me or whatever, but he's been really respectful, so I rate that. Obviously I'm not going to be a prick, do you know what I mean? So respect's there. So yeah, and he's worked hard to get to where he is, so obviously got to respect it. And yeah, and boxing, obviously respect anyone that does boxing and put work into it. So yeah, of course. So
I mean this in the nicest possible way. I love that you have this I'm not a prick unless, saying that you do have the capability if it's needed.
Oh no, like in my last fight, I was talking so much shit just because my opponent was. But do you know what I mean? Like, there's just sometimes no need for it. I don't know. When you respect someone and it hasn't crossed that line, why am I going to be a prick? Do you know? So
yeah. No, I do understand. And back to you, JMX. What do you know of Ginty as a guy, as a person, as a character?
Yeah, I mean, obviously he's been successful on social media, so I respect anyone who's done that. It's not easy. A lot of people try and don't manage to do that. A lot of great people try and don't manage to do that. So anyone who's successful on social media, I think, deserves a lot of success, because it's despite contrary to what a lot of people think, it is pretty hard. So I respect that. And he jumped in this fight on short notice. He helped me out when there were big men, much bigger men like Chase Moore, etc. Went running, cried, and then started chatting. The first peep I heard out of Chase Moore after he's backed out of 2 fights was after he knew my contract was signed, and then he started saying he wanted to fight. So that was convenient. So like the guy, respect Ginty for having the balls to jump in here. And I mean, at the end of the day, I owe him, because otherwise I wouldn't be fighting. So like I respect that. I mean, I don't want to be too respectful, because I am going to knock him out. But I respect him. I respect him a lot, and I think, to be fair, like anyway, everyone should respect him, because it does take balls to jump in the ring, especially against me. And not many people have agreed to do that.
Again, respectfully.
Thank you. Can I speak? Yeah. Response. Yeah, about signing a contract. I don't know. I'm just not a guy. I don't know how to come across not like arrogant or whatever, but I'm just not someone to beat around the bush. Like, if you send me the contract, I'll sign it. Do you know what I mean?
No, bro.
I told you
I wasn't talking about you peeping up.
I know. No. I know about Chase. Like, I don't know why they're not signing a contract and pulling out twice. I saw all about that, and I'm like, that's just not me. Do you know what I mean? Why are they taking so long? Like, if you're gonna say you're gonna fight someone, fucking fight someone. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. But yeah, I don't. You've at the same time given me a massive opportunity, to be honest, undercard. So respect to you as well. But yeah, can be a good fight, you know.
Where do you both want to go in crossover boxing? Do you have goals, ambitions? Is it fight by fight? Where do you both see yourself in 6-12 months' time?
Ginty.
I enjoy doing this. This is my second fight. I like to keep doing this, improving, keep training. Do you know what I mean? Do you know when you just enjoy boxing? Like, I'd like stop boxing sometimes and just start shadow boxing in my room. Like, it's just something that's just, do you know what I mean? But hopefully I want to have had more fights and got more wins. Yeah. Moving up in the opponents, I guess, to the big boys. But I'm not saying, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I want to go to the top. I think I have the ability to go to, whatever the top is. I think there's lots of exciting big fights out there. So yeah, I want to keep fighting. I obviously had a big layoff, but well and truly back now. My shoulder is all fixed, and we have 2 arms, which is pretty useful. So yeah, I'm excited.
On the topic of the layoff, Ginty, does that give you hope or an advantage, maybe, the fact that the layoff has been significant?
What, since his last fight?
Yeah.
Kind of, but at the same time, it's just there's different ways to look at it, isn't there? Like, he's been training since like 2017, 2018, whatever it is, and there's that he's been inactive, and things might have that he picked up back then might have not gone, but you know what I mean, that he might have had to pick up again properly, taken more time. There's different ways to look at it, isn't there? But yeah,
all in all, this is very respectful. We are going to wrap this up because we're just days away from fight week. As we all know, this was taken on short notice. But just finally, guys, Ginty, start with yourself. Give me a prediction how this fight plays out on fight night.
Why me first? I think it'll be interesting. I think a lot of people will be surprised. I'm not going to say that statement that's all over Twitter, but but no, a lot of people will be surprised. Some of these comments are crazy, but no, I'll put on a good show, good fight, and people are going to be surprised. And yeah, I hope to get a knockout in the second round. That's my prediction.
Right,
I'm going to go with a clean, quick, it's going to be painless KO. I don't want any of this TKO shit. I want a clean highlight reel knockout in the first round.
Well, we find out October the 15th in Sheffield, live on DAZN. Tickets are still available. Head to misfitsboxing.com for that information. October the 15th. By all accounts, quite a short fight in store. JMX, Ginty, thank you both for joining us today, boys.
Thank you.